All right, so triangles and their exterior angles. Okay, so here's my first triangle. I have 4 different angles here. I have 1 angle, 2 angles, 3 angles, and then I have the exterior angle of the triangle. Okay. I'm solving for, in this case, I'm solving for x. I want to know what x equals. First, please somebody remind me, the 3 angles inside a triangle is equal to what? 180 degrees. Okay, so all three angles inside my triangle should be 180 degrees. So what I would love to say that x plus 37, which is one angle, plus 20, which is my second angle, plus another angle is equal to 180. That's one way of doing this. That means I would need to know what this angle here is. How can I find out what this angle here is?
Since it's a linear pair.
Excellent, we have a linear pair.
So then the two numbers would equal 180.
Excellent, so from here to here must equal 180. So if this angle here is 50, then this angle here must be 130. Excellent, because 130 plus 150, plus 50 is 180 degrees. So here's my linear pair, or my adjacent angles. So now I can say that x plus 37, this angle here, plus 20, this angle here, and plus this missing angle, which we now know is 130, all equals 180 degrees. One way to do this. Combine like terms. So 37 plus 20 plus 130, I get an answer of what?
187.
187 equals 180. I'm solving for x. What's my next step?
Subtract 187.
Excellent. Subtract 187 from both sides. And I get x equals 180 minus 187. I get an answer of?
-7.
-7. Excellent. Now, does -7 represent my angle? Does -7 represent the angle?
No.
No, okay, this is just what x equals, okay? We figured out what x equals. How do I figure out what the angle equals now? What do I have to do to get the angle?
You plug in the -7.
Excellent, plug in -7 for x. So I got -7 plus 37, and -7 plus 37, I get an answer of
30.
30. So my angle here is 30. That was one way to complete this problem. Let's look at another way to complete this problem. Same triangle, same measurements. X plus 37, 50, and 20. So here's my 50, x plus 37, and my 20 degrees, I believe? 20 degrees. Okay, so one way was finding the linear pair, taking the interior angles of a triangle. Now, what do we know about exterior angles? Let's think about what we learned yesterday. What can we say, what equation can we write about an exterior angle here? Which one is my exterior angle, first off? Which is my exterior angle? Is it the x plus 37? Is it the 20? Is it this angle here that is unknown? Or is it the 50-degree angle?
The 50-degree angle.
50-degree angle, this is my external angle. Or exterior angle, excuse me. So now what can I write? What can I say about the exterior angle?
The sum of the exterior angle and its adjacent pair is equal to
Okay, so the sum of the exterior angle is equal to
the
two non-adjacent pairs. Which one's the non-adjacent angles? X plus 37 is non-adjacent, and 20 degrees is non-adjacent. Again, what does adjacent mean? The ones that are right next to each other. So the angles that are right next to each other. X plus 37 is not next to 50. 20 degrees is not next to 50. So the exterior angle, 50, is equal to the sum of, so I'm adding two angles. What two angles am I adding? X plus 37 and 20. So the exterior angle, 50, is equal to the sum of the two non-adjacent angles, which is x plus 37 and 20. And again, we could just simplify. 50 equals, combine like terms, x plus 37 plus 20. Go ahead.
57.
57. Solve for x, subtract 57 from both sides, and you get an answer of x equals -7. And then again, go back in for x, plug in -7, and again you'll get an answer of x equals 30. I'm sorry, the missing angle is 30 degrees. Okay, so you could try it both ways. Let's take a look at another example. Okay, so we have three angles. We got 22 degrees, 129 degrees, and the exterior angle now is 24x plus 7. Okay, so who can write an equation with using the exterior angle and the non-adjacent angles? Let's go with that strategy. What is my equation with the exterior angle and the two non-adjacent angles? So the exterior angle equals what? The exterior angle equals what?
24x plus 7.
Okay, so 24x plus 7 is the exterior angle, and the exterior angle is equal to the what?
Sum of the two.
Exactly, perfect. The sum of the two non-adjacent angles. So the sum of 22 and 129. And now simplify. 24x plus 7 equals 22 plus 129, and I get an answer of 151. What's my next step? Two-step equation here. What do I do next?
Subtract 7.
Excellent. Subtract 7 from both sides. So I have 24x equals 151 minus 7. I get an answer of 144. And then my last step, 24x equals 144.
Goes in, you divide by 24, and it goes into it 6 times?
Excellent. And 144 divided by 24, x equals 6. Now, if I'm solving for x, your answer is done. If I'm solving for the exterior angle, what must I do now? If I want to know what the exterior angle is,
You have to plug in 6 for x.
very good. So I have my exterior angle is 24x plus 7. So I need to plug in 6 for x. So 24 times 6 plus 7. And you get an answer of 144 plus 7, which is equal to 151. Questions so far? Okay, let's look at another example. So here's a triangle with two exterior angles. Here's a triangle with two exterior angles. I have an exterior angle here, and I have another one here. Any suggestions? What can I possibly do? I would love to know if I could find out what these possible angles are. Any suggestions?
Use 13x minus 4 equals
13x minus 4 equals 180. Close, but this angle here does not equal 180. But 180 might come into play somehow. How else can I use a 180 here?
Would you do 112 equals 13x minus 4 plus
Close.
Since it's exterior, then the linear pair of both of them should equal 180.
Very good. So you could use the fact that you have a linear pair here. So this 112 and this angle here, let's call it x, should equal 180 together because they make a linear pair or a straight angle. So if that's the case, then what does x equal?
68 degrees.
X equals 68 degrees. So we can say this one here is 68 degrees. Now if I did that on that side, am I able to do that on the other side? Can I find what this angle here is? How do I find this one?
142 plus x equals 180.
Good. Using the same linear pair, 142 plus x degrees equals 180 because I have another linear pair here. And I get an answer of x equals 38. Okay, so now I have three angles inside my triangle. I have 68 degrees, 38 degrees, and 13x minus 4 degrees. What can I do now? How can I solve for x at this point? I have three angles inside my triangle, 68, 38, and 13x minus 4. What can I use now?
Could you do 13x minus 4 equals 68 plus 38?
Close. What do all three of my angles inside my triangle, what must they equal? Okay, so the 68.
You do 13x minus 4 plus 68 plus 38.
Very good. So 68 plus 38. So one of the angles, the other angle, and the third angle all should equal 180 degrees. Again, and there's different ways to solve this. You could have used the exterior angle, any way you like. So combine like terms, 68 plus 38 minus 4. Somebody help me out with an answer. 68 plus 38 minus 4. 102. 102 plus 13x equals 180. Two-step equation.
Minus 102 from both sides.
Excellent. Subtract 102 from both sides. 13x equals 180 minus 102. I get an answer of 16, 4, 68 plus 38. 106, you're saying? Oh, excuse me. 106 minus 106. 180 minus 108. We have 90 and 16 is 106. Okay, we're right. Minus the 4. That's how we got our 102. So we were good with our 102. Be careful. Make sure you get all your like terms there. If you want to, circle your like terms. So that way when you go back, you can see exactly what you have. So 102, 102 minus 102, 180 minus 102. We should get an answer of 78. And now 13 divided by 13. 78 divided by 13. X equals 6. If I want my final answer to be my angle, take your one more step. Plug back in for x. 13 times 6 minus 4. 74. 74 degrees.